What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Homie Doe, and we live here on the Rip the Mic interview platform. And we got a special guest today, my boy.
Shit, it's your boy Boston Cheez. You know what's going on. We in the building, you heard?
For sure, for sure.
Shit.
What's been going on, brother? How you feeling?
Shit, feeling good, man. Moving and grooving around. You know what I mean? Just hitting my pockets, dropping some singles. It's been getting good traction.
Yeah?
So that's been love, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
What's the? You say you was just telling me you got a new project?
Yeah, I've been releasing singles. Bankroll Cheez Volume 2. I just released a single with Bankroll Fresh. So that's been doing real well. Did a couple
Posthumously?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
yes. You know what I mean? R.I.P. Fresh. You know what I mean? That was the homie before he passed.
Right.
And I had that record in the cut. So it was a good time. Dropped it, Distro, Empire, and all that. So it was a good time. And then I got a new joint coming up with Breed, MMG, Triple C's coming out this weekend. I mean, Orlando Classic, we're going to be out there turned up. So it's going to be lit. You know what I mean?
You're working.
Man, moving around.
For sure, for sure. So let's jump off and tell the audience where you from and how you got started in this music game.
I'm originally from Boston. You know what I mean? Mattapan specifically. Mattapan, if you know what's going on. You feel me? Got started in music. I went to school for entertainment business. So I have a lot of background in putting things together, but I got started in music in the hood. I didn't really think it was going to be a thing. A lot of my cousins and shit is in the game, and I've always been around putting in work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
So, from Boston, you stayed in Boston for a while, or?
Yeah, I was in Boston, built my name up, got popping, then started going towards like Rhode Island, Connecticut, to New York. So I actually kind of jumped over, went to New York. Got real good with some promoters, some labels, so I had a lot of traction going on. And then I was in the region, really running around, doing shows in Connecticut, New Hampshire, Maine, and New York. Yeah, I was vibing, you know what I mean? Popped down to Philly, and I would do my tour runs and come down the East Coast and the Myrtle Beaches, you know what I'm saying? Come down, hit up the Atlantas and Miami, of course, and everything in between.
For sure. So you a real road warrior with this shit, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when I came in the game, it was right during the transition. And that's kind of how I benefited because I was getting traction on the internet, which a lot of folks didn't know how to do, and I was really there.
Did you start off in the internet game?
Nah, I started off in the streets. That's how I met Bankroll Fresh. I met him at CIAA. Just like I said, on my run, doing my run, meeting folks. And they end up seeing me at different spots. So, like, even some of the free band homies, they would see me up north at some of the spots. So then when they see me in, like, North Carolina or now we in Miami, you know what I mean? Everybody linking up, clicking up, especially with the shows and shit. It's only so many promoters and shit in this game.
Yeah.
So, you know, once niggas start seeing you, you know what I mean, one of them, then everybody treats you, you know what I mean, a little bit better.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this music game right now? Like, it's really, I've been seeing like they don't got no hip hop music in top 40 right now.
Yeah, I mean,
you think that's relevant? You think the top 40 still relevant?
I think music has kind of like separated into different sections. So a top 40 record would want to get everybody's attention. But if we look at like NBA YoungBoy, he's not a top 40 artist, but he's still able to sell out stadiums. Mm-hmm. So, you know, relevancy is kind of like perspective based. You get what I'm saying? But I still feel like NBA is a big artist, whether or not he's going top 40.
Do you think that? Let me ask you first. Are you signed independent?
I'm independent. I got some situations. I am under collaborative with Corrupt and Pentagon. You know what I mean? So whenever they got stuff going on and you know what I mean? They pull me in, you know what I mean?
Right.
Sharpshooter. And I got distro through Empire and a couple other, you know what I mean, distributions right now. So,
but primarily independent.
Primarily independent.
What do you think is some of your biggest, like, let's say, what are the biggest holdbacks being an independent artist? And then let's go into what are the benefits of it.
Okay, I would say before I got like tapped in, I would say as an independent artist getting tapped in. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Jay Beats, you know what I mean? He actually brought me to Atlanta, big engineer, producer, person. and you know, all type of credits, Travis, Nicki Minaj, and stuff like that. He's from Connecticut, so I met him in that pipeline
Right.
when coming down here. And one thing he told me was like, "Yo, Cheez, like, if you're in the industry, you gotta deal with niggas in the industry." And that kind of took me back for a step because I'm from coming out the mud.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? So I don't want no one to look at me like that and be like, damn, I ain't fucking with Cheez, he ain't in the industry. But coming up, being independent, you want to get in the loop. That's what I would say. You want to get in the loop of professionals, people that's really in the game, and not deal with folks that's trying to be in the game.
Right.
It's like a big difference. I mean, even though it don't sound different, it's definitely a big difference.
Well, do you think that in your travels, like you just saying, people need to mess with people that's actually doing stuff versus the people that isn't doing stuff? And in this game, there's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's like
that sell.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's like this. Like, there are real ties in the industry, and I feel like you're better off linking up with people that have real industry ties. You know what I mean? You might even see a buzz of a whatever going on, and you might feel like that's a better route for you. It's up to you, really. That might be some eyes for you, but I just feel like the game is strategy. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And at the top is little. So there's only so many people at the top. Once your name starts going there, then you can enter more rooms freely. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And not be so pay heavy. Because, you know, once you come with your purse first, then...
What do you think about? We was just talking about that. I was talking about that with my team earlier. What do you think? Like, everybody is on their come up.
Yeah.
Same as my platform, or you building a podcast, or you building RipDaMic, or whatever, or you being an artist. Everybody's on their grind, and we all get to a point where you got to get paid for the things that you're doing.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
Where do you draw? Well, nah. Let me word that better. How do you go about doing business with certain things? Are you are you a type of artist that you don't do any business unless you're getting paid for it, or do you? What makes that decision for you as an independent to say, okay, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna barter services, or which way?
That's a good. Well, you know, there is a point where you're like, all right, I'm not doing no more free shit. Mm-hmm. Okay, but I think it's more of a respect to yourself where you feel like I'm putting so much in. So if I'm going to deal with anybody on a level, they have to be putting the same or more in.
Right.
Okay, so now let's say you're an artist from California and you got motion and buzz and we link up, you're like, Cheez, I want a verse. That bar is way easier than an artist that has no motion, no followers, and he's like, Cheez, I want a verse.
Right.
It's two different conversations.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Do you think that works the same way with as an artist that is, say, you got, and I guess the buzz is up for debate.
Yeah,
because a lot of people, you know, feel that they up further than they actually are.
Yeah.
But how do you equate that when it comes to doing business with different platforms or different interview places like this?
Yeah, see, I base a lot of my relationships in the game off of real relationships. So it's like, I don't walk in strangers' rooms. You get what I mean? Because now it's a different angle I have to hit. You know what I mean? If I'm walking in a room where I'm known, respected, they know what I got going on, now we can do business a different way. I could bring value and they could want value, and now we can win together.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Right. Compared to me walking in this place that don't know me, never heard of me, that are like, all right, Cheez. And I got to know that's what it come with.
Yeah.
So if I'm invading a new market, it's free game. Like, so I'm going New Mexico. New market. Niggas don't know me out there. Probably seen some affiliation with me on the West Coast and you know, moves like that. Mm-hmm. I might tap into their bigger podcast, spend a little bread with them, make it know who I am, and make sure when I step in the room, I'm giving impact and make sure that they see value in me.
So even on your way as an artist that is getting paid for certain things,
yeah.
Even on your way, it's certain things that you feel like I still need to invest in? You're not just
Oh, of course.
everybody got to pay me, and I feel like a lot of reason why I'm saying that, I feel like a lot of people miss out opportunity.
Well, I felt like that too, and I went through that phase. Like I said, I was coming from New England, Boston area. I'm getting paid for my shows, bookings, whatever. I'm making money weekly. You know what I'm saying? So me coming to Atlanta market, there was some shows. I had some good shows, but there was some smaller shows. I was like, Cheez, we want you on. I'm like, nigga, I want. You know what I'm saying? I want this and that.
Right.
But in reality, I'm in a new market. All right. I didn't drop a song for the region. The promoters and everybody's trying to meet me. I had to find a better way to get established.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. Like you said, it's about strategy.
Yeah. So strategy.
It's not and I say that because I did that the same way when building the platform. I was an artist. I still am an artist.
Type shit. Okay. I'm about to say, I seen you drop some bars not too long ago. You feel me?
Yeah, no, for real. But my core is from being an artist. So everything that I'm doing is based off. That's the foundation of me being an artist. But I attack building my platforms the same way as an artist would approach. I still got to put out content. I still got to do this and do that. And I do that a lot with. I had somebody do me an interview earlier, and they asked me like, "What is it like? Do people make you? What's the process to get on the RipDaMic or something?" It's like sometimes people got to see the value in the person that they're working with.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes it's a game that we playing at all times. And sometimes you gotta make. I might look at what you got going on, and say, man, he look like he got a little motion. I like how he moving. Yada yada yada. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up. Hey, bro, why don't you come through and yada yada yada? Because we working. Yeah. Now, I don't look at that as doing something for free. No. I look at it as an investment, right, into my time. Because just like you feel like in Boston, you got paid for the things. I done felt like I got paid for things that I done did. You understand what I'm saying? So it goes both. It's a two-way street on both ways, and that's why I wanted to get the perspective from you as an artist, because I don't have a problem doing. I don't think everybody that hits platforms. It's all about relationships, like what you said, bro. It's certain artists that I have a relationship with that I want to help. I call that help. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how I help out, and that's my goal is to help artists before even.
Yeah, and in a sense it helps back, because now if that artist gets bigger, they're on your platform.
I planted so many seeds.
All the odds are going to come back.
Yes, that's
exactly. Artists alike are going to be like, okay, I need to be there. You get what I'm saying?
I think that's the problem right now with the DJs, though. So like, I've been hearing down here. I'm not sure, but I've been hearing in conversations that like there's a thing with the Atlanta DJs, and the artists. I think the game always been payola.
I mean, shout out to Bangladesh. You know what I mean? He went to a coalition joint. Yeah. And he was like, man, y'all not about to play my shit. My shit's hot. And what he meant by that is that even if it's hot, there's politics behind it.
Yeah.
So let's not act like it just has to be a hot song. Yeah, it has to be a hot song and some good politics to get your song some traction.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I think if there was more transparency about who got a good path there, it would be easier.
Do you see that out here anymore? Do you see anybody out here pushing a clear path to get from A to Z in Atlanta right now?
I feel like everybody's selling that. You get what I'm saying? I feel like there's some DJ groups or pools or coalitions that, I feel like are good. You know what I mean? Because it's important to network within the DJs. It's good to break those markets. But at the same time, just me personally, I like to make personal relationships.
Right.
A lot of them DJs that are in those groups, I've met them at the club, in a place. They've seen the energy. They've seen how we can kind of keep the energy. And then I like to support my DJs. Like, bro, where you at? You know what I mean? It might be a Wednesday and you at, you know what I mean, the club. I might show up 10 deep.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Now you get, you know what I mean? They're looking at you good, because now the club like, yo,
I like him. I want to book him.
Yeah. And now you as a DJ, I would assume when I walked in, you're going to play my record. Because you're like, he showed up. You know what I'm saying?
This game that we talking about now, this is not something that a get off the couch artist. And when I say get off the
Yeah, I know
couch
what you mean.
artist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like an internet artist that
they're not really doing this. Like this
Yeah.
is the stuff that we talking about here is how you actually work this game.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I think what kills an artist, and from my perspective, because I was both,
Yeah.
and I never was an artist that wanted anything for free. Cause I always felt like free came.
Well,
with,
free come with shit.
free come with some kind of string.
It
attached.
come with shit.
You know what I'm saying? Or they feel like they owe me. I never wanted
free
to.
come with shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I've always held that. I always held that. You know what I mean? Motto, and it helped me even dealing with labels or whatever because now they seen I wasn't biting free candy and not able to pay me it back, and I've always been able to get what I've deserved because I hold my own. Now if they house you for 6 months.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They be driving you around.
Yeah,
you can't. What can you expect?
What can you expect? Exactly. I think the game is made. The more seasoned you get in this shit, you feel me? Like the smaller the communication gets. You feel what I'm saying? But I seen that for myself because I always tell my story of I came to Atlanta. This is my second time coming to Atlanta.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
The first time I came, I was an artist.
Okay.
That's why I dropped my little raps here and there. You know what I'm saying? To let everybody know, like, yo, I really.
And you understand niggas that's out here on a mission, on
I
a dream.
know.
Like,
man, that's my
niggas
whole thing.
Niggas don't overstand. Like, nigga came down from Boston.
Yeah. And to be in this position, this trips me out all the time. Just to be in this position, and I'm not from here.
Yeah.
To be able to touch the community.
That's how you know
what I'm saying?
you hitting your marks. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
When I started to know is when something negative happened. I had a house that caught on fire, and how many people hit me up.
Right.
And who was hitting me up.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, I'm
right.
lit out here. Look.
Right. Atlanta's crazy. Like, it's a small city.
Yeah, it's a small city.
So like, if you hit and hit when you get your name popping, it get around quick.
Yeah,
it get around quick. But
quick.
I love the A, man. I promise you.
Yeah, I fuck with the A.
Let me ask you a couple questions, man. I do got a couple questions. See how you feel about a couple things. You know, we like to not only talk about the music, but just kind of get into what you got going on.
Type
you know
shit.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, one of the things I want to know is like being an independent artist and grinding every day. It can be a wear and tear. You got to have a certain spirit for this stuff right here.
Yeah.
What motivates you on the day to day to keep pushing and pursuing what you're doing?
I got out of trying to get liked. I kind of got out of that. You know what I mean? I'm in like my own world, I call it.
Yeah.
And I just try to create in a sense of energy. So like I have a project called Luxury Soul, which is more like opposite from some of the street music everybody hears. It's more like jazzy, saxophone samples, shit like that. And that's on a private site.
Yeah.
You gotta, you know what I mean? Fuck with me and go straight to my site.
Right.
It's the only place you can hear that music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got a whole project there. And even that was just feeding the economy, being myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I believe, I'm Haitian. I believe in magic. I believe in making something out of nothing.
Right.
And I believe the music and everything has magic in it. And I know personally I've been able to create from nothing. You know what I mean? So I try to stay in that pure space because we kind of the politics get crazy.
Yeah.
So now you end up dropping certain type of records.
Yeah.
And you want to, you know what I mean, move around a certain way. Like
I feel that way. Low key, I was just telling somebody, like, I'm always going to be an artist. I just told you a few minutes ago. Like, I'm always going to be an artist.
For
so,
sure.
like, right now, people be, like ask me a lot when they hear something or when I drop a piece. They be like, yo, why you not rapping? Why you not? Ooh, now you not. I'm sharing that same sentiment is because I'm at a space with my in artistry and in my music that I only want to create to hear to do what I want to do, like to create what I like to hear, and not being not constricted or boxed in or chasing after a record or trying to chase after a sound. Now I just make what I make. If you like it, if you catch it, it's cool. I'm not pushing it like that. But if I wanted to,
you know what I mean?
like if I wanted to, I got everything set to where.
And you know the way God works is you got a network of people that you're building with, and you're creating records. You don't know when that person might like, yo, I need that record.
I need that record. Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Yeah.
the labels behind
I use my art. I use my music as like a trick up the sleeve type shit.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like, oh yeah, I do this too.
In Atlanta, you have to.
Yeah.
Because everybody do music.
Everybody does it.
You can meet the barber. He like, oh yeah, what? He gonna play his record.
Yeah.
With a big feature.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, oh yeah, man, I got Money Bag Yo on this.
Yeah.
Your barber. So it's like,
yeah.
you know,
it's everybody's somebody here.
yeah.
So I get a kick out of letting everybody be somebody.
Hell, damn right.
I
Damn
figured
right.
that way out.
Yeah.
You know, and I get a joy out of that for real. Like, I don't even, my team even know, bro. I don't even. They had to damn near twist my arm to get me to be sitting on podcasts. I just want to be behind the scenes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And just chill. But
well, because you understand
yeah,
image, layout. You understand you got to be strategic with everything.
Yeah.
Because just like you said, you know, the more you know, we become like the industry or the label. We're in a weird time in the game where we can, you know, be a label, be a network, be whatever the hell you want to be. Nigga.
That's what this is that we sitting in right here. Like you just said, is I created my own universe.
Boom.
Like if I want to record, I can record. If I want to shoot content, if I want to do interviews, and basically that's what it is for every artist that we rocking with. It's like, yo, it's a creative hub where you can come and get whatever you want to do from A through Z.
Type shit. Yeah, I was seeing the facility type shit.
You see what I'm saying? From A through Z, whatever you want to get a tattoo, we got you. You want to get your nails done, we got you. You know what I'm saying? You want to get it recorded, mixed, come in here, shoot your RipDaMic, sit down, get your interviews, get whatever we got popping. And then we got the nightclub right around the corner. So our whole business model is about being artist friendly and artist first. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be, and then I drop the music to be like, yo, because the artists will come and say, oh, you got this, you got that, you this person because that's how you perceive it.
Yeah.
You dope, and this and the other, can help me. But then when they see the music, it's like I connect even more because it's like you're relatable. Like you can be this as well. You feel what I'm saying? Just gotta focus on what you want to be. Are you the type of cat that? Well, let me ask you this. In this game, I notice a lot of artists don't understand these two things: fame and success.
Yeah.
I believe they're two separate things.
For sure.
And I believe that. Well, let me ask you: It sounded like you said that you alluded to it earlier, where you was like, "Yo, I'm kind of in my own thing. I do my own my own type of music." So that vibe could take you to a place to where it's like, are you searching for the fame or are you searching for success?
I feel like it's about sustainability. You get what I'm saying? And I just been blessed to be around legacy acts and older legends in the game, and I see how they, you know what I mean, stay relevant, how they moving, and it helps me pivot my moves. You get what I'm saying? So, fame, I feel like I always been famous. Like in my hood, like before the internet was the internet, niggas was knowing my name in the streets. Like so.
Word.
And a lot of that shit carried over into the game because your word and how you move is everything. You feel me? Like so I feel like between fame and success, I feel like sustainability is better because someone can have short success where they just go up and then they lose it all. You feel me?
Right.
With sustainability, I see growth over time. Like, I'd rather get, you know what I mean, that 50, 100 bands every year than get 1 million 1 year.
1 year, for sure. For sure. What's something that you would like to accomplish outside of music? Like, what you got going on outside of music?
Outside of music, I make clothes. You know what I'm saying? I actually made this jacket. I work. Shout out to Star Studios, J-Lac, that's Usher's brother and his family. So they support, you know what I mean, what's going on, and got some custom stuff made. So I got a brand for my city that I make. So I think, like I said, the main thing is being able to sustain off your ideas, your originality, just being yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm into money, So I ended up getting into like, I know a lot of people, so I teamed up with some funding people. I teamed up with some CPAs that helped me with my shit.
Yeah.
And now I'm even a liaison for people within the entertainment game that need tax help and helping them get more money to. And that's what I rap about, money. So for me, it's
Right.
all like,
Tying all in.
yeah, it's all together.
Yeah,
You
for
feel
sure.
me? It's
For
all
sure.
together.
How we out here grinding all day, but how do you unwind? Like from a long ass grind day, what does relaxation look like for you?
I like to get alone, smoke, and I don't really listen to American music. I listen to like, I'm Haitian, shout out my Z's, you feel me? My grandfather was part of a group called Coupe Coué. He's a big rider and a guitarist. So for me, relaxation is almost like stepping away from this realm, putting some of that music on, smoking, because it gives just a different energy.
Right.
And then I'm separate from what's going on and being in the clubs with hip hop all day and all this shit.
Right.
It just takes me to another like zone where I ain't even think about nothing. You know what I mean? And
it's needed too.
yeah. And it puts me in a better mood. I feel like international music is more like storytelling. So you end up more like reminiscing or thinking about
Getting
moments.
the vibe.
Yeah, getting the vibe. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. How do you handle rejection as an artist? Like,
I feel like rejection.
if you had an opportunity that you really wanted and they passed on you,
yeah.
How do you handle that? Are you does that make you go harder? Does it make you be?
I go harder because I'm very. I don't really believe in rejection. I believe that maybe even that message you got was a message from God to be better. You get what I'm saying? Because you might come over like, damn, like that was hot, but I ain't really like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, you ain't like that? That might put a fire in me to step away. And now the next ears that hear it is like, damn.
Yeah.
They don't know about that failure.
Yeah.
You bring your failures up when you bring them to people. Anytime people meet you, it's a fresh start.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I believe I'm big on impact. You know what I'm saying? So if I step in the room, nigga gonna feel like, damn, like, this nigga Cheez always got the energy. Like, I could have just took a loss.
Right.
But the fact that I walked in here like a win, you gonna want the win.
Yeah. Yep.
You gonna want
know the wins. Yeah. I definitely understand that feeling, man. It's because anytime you have to get to any place of success, you're gonna take a couple L's before you get to W's.
Life's full of. I mean, I feel like life is built on losses. You know what I mean? And shout out to being Haitian. I seen motherfuckers come from nothing, like the dirt. So for me to see that, and people, they more going off the blessings, off the hope, off the movement, not focused on them losses. And then that, it hits a little harder. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like, those motherfuckers with no leg still getting up. You know what I mean? Wobbling, having fun. Like, I'm tripping.
Right. I know the feeling.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
I know the feeling. What, if you have a independent artist that's coming up, trying to start out, what are some of the advice that you would give to an artist that's trying to jump into this game right now?
I think you kind of gotta know what lane you want to be in, because that helps. Knowing yourself, okay, I think. But it's hard to know yourself as an independent artist. So at least have a niche, I would say.
Yeah.
A lane that you can kind of like curate. And it's okay if it changes, but as long as you're curating in a direction, you'll have people that will naturally follow you. You get what I mean? And right now, we just in content world, so record everything.
For sure. For sure.
Record everything.
Well, you want to tell us about what you got coming up, man? Give us your shout-outs and stuff.
Shoot, man, what's going on? Get that new record, Numbers. It's been streaming crazy. RP, Bankroll Fresh. We got For Show coming out. Shout out my dog, Young Breed, MMG. Rick Ross been showing a lot of love on Instagram, liking it and shit like that. So I'm appreciative.
Shout out to Rose. You're a real one.
Yeah, so, and I'm going to drop the new Luxury Soul 2. You can still listen to Luxury Soul 1 on BostonCheez.com. get the merch, tap in, and really I just create my own vibe. So wherever we at, that's the energy. I'm on Smoke Soul tour right now, and I got a bunch of locations I'm hitting, promoting these new records and everything that's going on. So, tune in, pay attention. And a bunch of movies on Tubi right now, Rackades, just a whole bunch of movies.
Tubi Hustle's going crazy right
Yeah,
now.
they eat.
Yeah.
They ain't eating, so I ain't even mad at it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm
sure.
not even mad at it. So, and like I said, being in the space, you got to do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Hey, man, it was a pleasure having you here today, chopping it up with you, bro.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations on the platform.
Man, I appreciate you.
Looks good on RipDaMic, on everything, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
I like the support, on all tiers because it's about community.
For
you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And, there's a lot of eyes on the outside that's watching. And the more they see familiar faces together, the more they respect everything we got going on. So I like to make sure to tap in with all my folks when I see them doing something like, because you know what I mean. It's just good for the community.
For sure, man. I appreciate you, man. Like a motherfucker coming through, man, coming to holler at me.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? This is another episode of the RipDaMic interview.
Tapped in.
I'm your boy Big Doe, my man Boston Cheez. And to the next time, we up out of here.
Deuce. Yeah, it was fine. Sound good.